Welcome to How to Draw Celtic Patterns. I'm your host, Jason Belchamber. And in this portion, we are going to take our eraser and erase the pencil marks and leave the box of our Celtic Stag. And just lightly erase the inner spots. I think what I'm going to do is create a box. Instead of doing cross-hatching, I might do like dots or lines. There's different ways to fill up the negative space. Again, this original artifact was what's called a Class 2 Pictish carving because the animal's outlines, it wasn't that was carved into it. The background, where the negative space is, was cut into it, making the animal relief. And that was typical of the 7th to 8th century designs. Alright, great. So, what I want you to do is slowly check and make sure that the pencil lines inside the animal are done. Just join up anything that doesn't look like it's quite together, like there. And this is with the 0.3. And yeah, I'm going to take my 0.5 and I'm going to freehand draw the outline of our box. Sorry if I'm blocking that. I'm going to do some pointillism. So I'm going to look to where the horizon line is, right there in the middle. Just draw some dots, right? And then down here, I'm actually going to draw bigger dots. In a line. And then as I get up to this line here, the dots are going to be a little smaller. So what I'm doing is just making dots that are slightly varying sizes, but mostly bigger ones. As you get closer to the bottom here, you're going to get a little bit closer together. And as I get up to the line, they're going to get a little smaller, but also get a little further away from each other. Cartoonists, back when comic books and syndicated newspaper cartoons were being published back in the 50s, in order to get this background, instead of doing it by hand all the time, they would just use a stencil. So you can see as I'm getting up to this line, I'm just making the dots a little further apart. Now when I get here, I'm going to switch to my smaller 0.3 and make them about the same spots away, but just make little circles with the 0.3 that are varying sizes but a little smaller. And this just creates a space or a background for our Celtic stag. You don't know if it's like, maybe it's like dusk, or maybe it's like snow. When I get to the top, I'm just going to be doing dots so that they actually are the smallest that I can draw with this pigment liner. So on that last line, I'm just going to put a little more. Trying to give each dot its own space, so I'm filling it up rather than like having them meet one on top of one another. Great. So that is one Celtic stag. Thank you for watching, and please email me or press the button to subscribe. Thank you.